it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today I'm going to do my review on the Dental Festival CE course. And boy, guys, I have a lot of positive things to say, and quite a few of you have been asking me about it. You've seen my posts that I've been posting this past week when I was in Miami, and you're asking for more information. Finding out if there's going to be another one, if I'm going to go, if you should go. So I'm going to go ahead and explain it a little bit more. And I'll be honest, I'm still kind of processing this CE. So let me tell you a little bit about the history of this CE and how I heard about it. So this CE is run by Smiles at Sea. So you may have heard this before and if I'm getting this wrong, and I'm going to send this to the Smiles at Sea /Dental Festival team. And if I said anything improperly, they're probably going to correct me and I might re-tape this. But I actually first met Elijah Desmond, Smiles at Sea owner. Goodness, I mean, it had to have been like 10, 12, 14 years ago. He lived in Hawaii, which is where I'm from, where I've lived on and off, where I live now. We had a practice there. I was doing a C course in Invisalign, and I believe he was lecturing, and he owned some businesses here. He really made an impression on me. And I lost track of him for many years, and then he kind of resurfaced, and I realized that he was the owner of this kind of mega CE course. So for years and years, he's been renting cruise ships for dentists and dental professionals, and basically setting out to sea and doing, CEs on the ocean. Gets people really committed. They're active participants. I'm not a big boat person, so unless they were running it, if they were running it out of Hawaii, where I'm from, I might actually, and there are cruise ships there, I'm going to throw that out to them as an idea, because we do have a cruise that hits all the islands, and I would super be on that, because at least I'm closer to home. But I don't love the idea of going internationally on boats. It scares me, and all the listeria and things like that. But that's just me. I'm not a boat person, so I don't know that I would do the cruise ship. But this was the land festival. They started doing a land version because of COVID, because they couldn't go on the cruise ships. And same idea, in that it's a course within a course within a course, and there's something for everyone, whether you're a dentist, a team member. So most CEs, right, are just for dentists wanting to learn something, or dental teams wanting to learn something, or both. Maybe they have two simultaneous. But this one is so much more than that. It is for vendors as well, and of course they have an exhibit hall, but there's a lot more interaction between the vendors and the doctors than there is at a normal CE, that you might go to, like way better. It's also, which is interesting, for influencers and KOLs, which is part of what I do too. I mean, I'm not trying to be an influencer, but it's just somebody that's educated and knows a lot about the industry and can connect you to other people, and is really good at understanding products and systems. And there's a lot of opportunities for influencers and KOLs there to meet other vendors, to meet other doctors, which is cool. Like I said, huge for vendors, huge for teams, but also an opportunity for burgeoning lecturers, like newbie people who want to get into the lecturing space. This is something very unique about it. And what was really cool is they had an opportunity where and I'm already lecturing, for me, but I really enjoy lecturing. And it's hard to break into that space. It really, really is. It seems like it's always the same people at like ADA. I look at who speak, I'm like, oh my God, them again? Like, they're so boring. They're so tired. And so you get to hear a lot of new people into the space, and you get to promote them and, kind of get in on the ground floor with some new ideas, some new potential lecturers, people that you might want to follow. So that was really cool. They have something called Dentistry's Got Talent that runs every day, where anyone can apply to give a 10-minute lecture, no PowerPoint, just a speech, something. It could be about dentistry or greater dentistry, or it could just be about, anything. And they had awards for the best possible speaker, and a prize package, which include, I don't even know who won. I listened to the finals, but I missed who won, whoever was the best speaker. Most people were in the dental field that were speaking, but that was super cool. I even got to get in with Dental Whale, and I got to give a 10-minute lecture where they did my hair and makeup, and I got to give just a quick, brief lecture, that they're gonna professionally edit and produce. and put out there, for us. And that was such a cool opportunity. So, it was just cool. And like, even at one given time, there's like 10 different courses going on at one different time, as well as all the other stuff going on. So at any given time, which is what I was trying to explain to other dentists, literally from 8 a.m. to midnight every single day for almost an entire week, there was something going on. Now, it's not possible for me to go, 18 hours a day, 20, 16 hours a day. I tried. And I was only there for half the conference, but it was pretty intense. You want to be in so many different places and meet so many people, but you can't possibly run on that kind of fumes. I'm not a college student anymore. But there was so much to do. It was like incredible. You're like, okay, I wish I could clone myself. And when I left, I was like, I really, really, really want to do this again. So the next dental festival is in 2022. My only criticism, if I had to give feedback, is I'm cool with Nashville, but July, oh gosh, it's like the worst. Well, first of all, it's terrible in Nashville. But second of all, for me, June, July, August is family time. My kids are out of school, they're super busy, and I live super far away. So I don't really know. And we do actually have family in the area, and we normally do travel as a family to that area. My family's from the South anyways, to visit cousins and stuff. So I was thinking, goodness, how can I possibly coordinate this so that we could turn this into a family trip? I would really love it if there was a way, and I know they do this with AAO a lot, and I don't know if they do this with ADA, where they have bigger groups and they will actually they'll hire a team to come. And I'm sure with insurance it's a lot, but for at least teenagers and older kids to have events going on where they can go do stuff, licensed, insured, bonded, where they can go do fun stuff during the day, or at least a few hours a day, or at least in the afternoon, so I can get a few hours knowing that they're not just on their phone sitting in the hotel room. So that's what I'm hoping that they'll do. If they end up doing that, I'm 100% in. If they don't, I'm not sure if I'll be able to go, just because I can't leave two teenagers in a hotel room all day. And we would definitely be traveling, with family. So, but, just a heads up, hopefully they have enough time to plan this. I think it's actually a super awesome idea. And I think more dentists and team members would be likely to get on board because I saw a lot of families there, given that school's out, if they did that. So, all right, hopefully this was helpful. So I definitely recommend this event. You should reach out to them if you have questions. You can Google search it. It is up. The Eventbrite is up. The dates are up. It's going to be hosted downtown at the Omni. Downtown Nashville is very nice, very safe. If you've never been there, I was just there earlier this year. I really enjoy it. I hope they have some trips. There's really great bourbon tasting trips that you can go on, and I just did all sorts of really fun stuff when I was there a few months ago. So, all right, take care. Thanks.